where do you see competition coming from? Do you see it coming from the old car makers coming back at you? I just saw a forecast that maybe in a couple of years' time, Volkswagen would be bigger than you in electric cars. Or do you see it coming from new places? Do you believe that or not?
I believe that forecast was from you.
Yes, it was, yeah. And do you agree with that?
I would not agree with that forecast, no.
And do you see people like Volkswagen and General Motors and people like that as the opponents, or do you see people like China, the new Chinese companies? Where do you see the most vibrant competition in electric cars?
I have to say that I am very impressed with the companies, and the car companies in China, and just in general with companies in China. I think they're extremely competitive, hardworking, and smart. And I think there's going to be just a massive wave of Chinese products going out into the world. There already are, but for example, I think almost all the iPhones are made in China by contract manufacturers for Apple. But I think we'll see just a large wave of products being exported from China in many industries.
In electric cars, do they have an advantage at all? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do think, well, I should say from a Tesla perspective, we don't really think about other competitors. Our constraints are much more in raw materials and being able to scale up production. So our constraints are not imposed upon us by competitors, but rather just imposed upon us by the realities of the supply chain and building up manufacturing capacity. So, I mean, as anyone knows who has tried to order a Tesla, the demand for our cars is extremely high, and the wait list is long. So, and this is not intentional. We are increasing production capacity as fast as humanly possible. So. So, like I said, we really don't think about competition at all. We just think about how do we address the limiting factors in the supply chain and in our own industrial capacity. Basically, we need to build the factories faster, and then we need to look ahead to whatever the choke points are in the whole lithium-ion battery supply chain, from mining and refining to cathode and anode production and cell formation.